the silence didn't crash down. It slipped in, quiet, smooth, intentional, like a whisper trailing fingers along the nape of your neck while you're mid-sip of lukewarm coffee and half distracted by emails. It wasn't the kind of silence that screams. No, it smiled, sly and deliberate, as it slid the knife in. We were standing in the kitchen, surrounded by half-installed cabinets and the scent of sawdust, her finger drifting across her phone screen in slow, fluid motions. She wasn't scrolling idly, it was measured, intentional, a performance. An image flashed for just a heartbeat. Her brother, striking in a black suit, her sister glowing in a vivid green gown, her parents mid-toast, smiling wide and carefree. I stepped a little closer, a smile tugging at the corners of my mouth. Big day coming up, huh? Is your brother freaking out yet? She didn't look up. Her eyes stayed fixed on the screen, unwavering. It was last week, she said. Cool. Precise. Like a surgeon making a clean incision. Then she tilted her phone toward me, letting the photo speak the rest. Her entire family captured in celebration. Together. Without me. You were buried in work, she said like it was nothing. We thought you wouldn't mind. From the living room, her sister's voice pierced the moment. Didn't we tell him? She called out, followed by a scatter of laughter, her parents chiming in like it was some inside joke. A punchline they all enjoyed behind my back. I stood still, scanning their faces in the photo, searching for the humor. There was none. Just her smile, paper-thin and trembling, like the surface of a frozen lake seconds before the break. That night I said nothing. And the night after that, I took out the trash. Paid the contractor for the backsplash she had picked out from a catalog. I stirred dinner while she hummed tunelessly, planted a kiss on my cheek so faint it could have been imagined. She moved like nothing had shifted, like I hadn't just been erased from a moment meant to be shared. I told myself it was just one event. A simple mistake. A misunderstanding. I clung to that logic like a drowning man clutches driftwood, desperate, foolish. But it wasn't just the wedding. Her phone, once face up on the counter, now lay face down. Her laptop snapped shut the second I entered her room. Her sister started calling me Big Brother, with a smirk that stung, like an inside joke I didn't know the punchline to. The guest room door, once just a door, became a locked line I was no longer allowed to cross. Even the contractor noticed. Should I double-check the colors with her? He asked one afternoon. Not you both, just her. Like I was a tenant, not a partner. An afterthought. That was the day I stopped wondering and started watching. For 3 weeks, I learned to read the silence like scripture. I saw the twitch in her smile when she lied, the brief pause before answering questions about working late. I rerouted emails to a hidden folder, and one night, beneath the pillow on her side of the bed, I found a second phone. Locked. Secret. Still, I didn't raise my voice. Didn't confront her. I documented. Hotel bookings from the weekend of her brother's wedding. No business trip, no emergency. Just a reservation 2 miles from home, shared with a man I'd never met. His name came up on her payment app 3 times. Marked with a red heart, a clinking wine glass, a winking emoji. Playful. Intimate. Shameless. I printed everything, call logs, receipts, screenshots. I built a case like a prosecutor preparing for court, methodical and thorough. Then I locked it all in my desk drawer and kissed her goodnight. She told me she loved me. Softly. Sweetly. Practiced. I kissed her back, watching her screen light up behind her shoulder. His name. Then darkness again as she turned it over. I noticed renovation payments draining from my account, for her mother's property, not ours. I said nothing. Just kept a quiet ledger, recorded every dollar, every lie, every smile that didn't reach her eyes. Because revenge, real revenge, doesn't scream. It doesn't slap or explode. It waits. It listens. It sharpens the blade while pretending to be dull. One night, an envelope lay waiting on her pillow when she came home. Inside, every document, every photograph, every message. All of it. She opened it with shaking fingers, each page peeling away another layer of her carefully constructed truth. What is this? She asked, voice cracking, like truth was poison in her throat. I turned from the window slowly, the city lights spilling across my face. That was your brother's wedding, I said, tapping a photo of her in the green dress. You were with him that night, weren't you? She didn't answer. She couldn't. Her mouth moved but no sound came. Just air. Just guilt. You could have told me, I said. My voice didn't tremble. It was ice. You could have been honest. But you chose this instead. She cried or tried to. But her tears fell like rain on a stranger's windshield. Distant. Disconnected. A month later her mother called. Her voice tense and polite, the words tiptoeing through forced concern. The payments? We noticed they haven't come through. You didn't stop them, did you? I glanced at the kitchen, at the half-finished tile work and the tools abandoned in dust. Didn't I tell you? I replied, my voice barely above a whisper. I stopped paying the moment you all stopped pretending. I don't understand, she said, flustered. No, I said. You don't. That night, she returned home to find her closet emptied. A single envelope on the kitchen counter. Inside, divorce papers, a set of house keys, and that same photo from the wedding. But this time, every face had been scratched out but hers. Clean, deliberate lines. And beneath it, in thick black ink, I had written, "You'll never laugh at my expense again." I moved to a smaller apartment. Fewer walls. Less noise. There's a strange peace in absence, a kind of stillness that feels almost holy. No late-night whispers, number 2 a.m. buzzing phones, no pretending. People ask why we split. I say, she forgot to invite me to the wedding. They laugh thinking it's a joke. A light quip. They don't understand the kind of silence that hollows you out. That slices you, slow and surgical, until there's nothing left but the echo of laughter you were never meant to hear. I don't hate her. I just want her to know I saw everything. That I wasn't blind. That I knew. The worst pain isn't betrayal. It's being asked to smile through it. And I don't smile anymore.